I use fusion360, and you can get a free version of it. And in the free version, you can have 10 editable designs at a time, but unlimited designs. You just have to archive designs when you get past that 10 design limit. Okay, I'm going to quickly show how to get a sharp edge on a cutter using the chamfer function. So I'm in the editing section of Fusion 360. I'm just going to make a round cutter. So I am doing a sketch, 25 millimeter round cutter, and then I'm going to put an offset on it. I start out with 4 millimeters, but then change my mind to decide we'll just do 3 millimeter thickness for an edge. And then I finish the sketch and then go to the solid menu to extrude. On the edge, I extrude it at 2 millimeters. This is pretty typical for me. For some reason, after you extrude the first time, the sketches go to invisible and you just have to make them visible again. And then I'm clicking on the thin edge to extrude the wall. And I do 10 millimeters here. And I think I want to do 3 millimeters, but I think I changed my mind to make it 2 millimeters. And I want to do side two, so it's on the outside, and I change it from cut to join, and I do make it 3 millimeters. No, I go back and change it to 2 millimeters. Okay, and then the next step is we're going to use the chamfer function, which is under modify and chamfer. And I click on the outside top edge of the cutter, and I'm going to make it a 1.9 millimeter angle. And then I set the distance to two distances so that I can make the sides longer and at a steeper length. And that's how I get this shape. So you get a really sharp edge, and it's a really strong wall. So one of the things that Dan Cormier did is to widen the bottom of the cutter so that he could actually see the cutting edge clearly. And so he used the um, fillet, fillet, some people call it fillet, to open up that edge a little bit. Now his offset was much wider, so he opened it much wider, but I have found that this still helps with really clearly being able to see on your veneer what you're cutting. The other thing that I do just for fun is to put a fillet around the bottom edge to make it a really nice curve. So I just do that, and this, since this is so small, I'm just doing the 1 millimeter. And that's it. That is how you make a sharp edge in Fusion 360 using the chamfer function.